So with Hack Club, we started 6 years ago, and I think ideologically we agree a lot with. All of our code has been open source since the very beginning.
Mhm.
Recently, completely opened our finances. You can see our entire bank account, every transaction in it.
Mhm.
And I think one thing that we were really trying to do is we want to build an organization that's not going to be here for the next 5 years, but for the next 50, and maybe for the next
Mhm.
100. So my
Mhm.
question to you is what do you think the most important things that happened from in the 1900s? Like, what do you think the most important things that happened then were? And what do you think the most important things that will happen over the next 100 years will be?
Sure. So I don't know that whether an organization should last for that long. I mean, some people don't last for that long. But a idea of a organization, a new organization type, that is what will last so long. Which is why I always say distributed ledgers instead of blockchains, right? Because one is an idea and one is a technology. Technologies change, organizations change, but the ideas spread and mutate and gets better. And so my main advice would be saying that nowadays, in the next decade or so, the ideas that unites the world in international solidarity, for example, I don't know, use the soap properly, keep physical distancing, wear a medical mask. These things unites the world because people have first-hand experience, unlike previous global issues such as climate change, which affects everybody on a different time scale. The pandemic affects everybody on the same time scale. Every epicenter is just 2 months away from every other epicenter. So we have, as a humankind, the first taste of international collaboration and solidarity that works in real time rather than in batch mode. And more of that organizations, unilateral, multi-stakeholder organizations will grow. So part of the Hack Club, I think, idea is just people who are youngest and therefore have these constraints on the solution space can actually discover more on the solution space by asking questions out of the box, just as I did in the ProGolf, outside of the box of the language designer. And we need to continue that spirit and document as you did, which is great, the financials, the organizations, so that more and more chapters can form. And whether they're called Hack Club or not really is not the point, because the idea is that young people need to show us the vector, the direction of future, and we, the older people, need to empower young people, amplifying their directions. And that is my suggestion.